Welcome. Welcome to our 2022 Underclassmen Award Ceremony. It's wonderful to come together and to celebrate the accomplishments and contributions of these students. And as we read these awards, I hope you'll take some time to think about our values as a community and the fact that these students and others around you are not only extremely accomplished, but also embody very important characteristics like integrity, compassion, gratitude, and creativity. Hewlett Connell is going to read our scripture.
A reading from 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verses 4 through 7 and 11 through 20. There are varieties of gifts, but the same Spirit. There are varieties of services, but the same Lord. And there are varieties of activities, but it is the same God who works all in all. But the manifestation of the Spirit is given to each one for the profit of all. But one and the same Spirit works all these things, distributing to each individually as he wills. For as the body is one and has many members, but all the members of that one body, being many, are one body, so also is Christ. For by one Spirit we were all baptized into one body, whether Jews or Greeks, whether slaves or free, and have all been made to drink into one Spirit. For in fact the body is not one member, but many. If the foot should say, because I am not a hand, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? And if the ear should say, because if I am not of the eye, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? If the whole body were an eye, where would be the hearing? If the whole were hearing, where would be the smelling? But now God has set the members, each one of them, in the body just as he pleased. And if they were all one member, where would the body be? But now indeed there are many members, yet one body.
The Gazweta Foundation Modern and Classical Language Awards. The recipients of this award are not only outstanding foreign language students, but they have also reached beyond the classroom to broaden their individual perspectives and make their own contributions to international understanding. Through their initiative and leadership, they have demonstrated that knowledge of other cultures provides a valuable reference point for appreciating and expanding one's own life, while also finding meaning and purpose in the larger world. In recognition of their achievements and in appreciation of their promise, we honor the following students. In Chinese, Arjun Pradhan. In French, Abby Warschauer. In Latin, Chase Roberts. In Spanish, Luke Guan. Please come forward. The Paul and Marian Archer History Award. Donated by Hazel Archer Sanger in memory of her mother and father, the Paul and Marian Archer History Award is given for excellence in the study of AP European history. Producing work of the highest standards and driven by an innate curiosity, this student continually seeks to learn more about a wide variety of historical events and trends. From the depiction of minority groups in Disney's universe to women's roles and feminism in contemporary Japanese film to the responses of several nations to the COVID-19 pandemic. This student exemplifies the passion and commitment to truth of the historian. Please congratulate Paris Song. the Lewis A. Myers Award. This award is presented every year in honor of this longtime teacher who loved history. It is given to that student who, in the study of the ancient and medieval worlds, shows great proficiency, but more importantly, also exhibits a sense of wonder and curiosity about the importance and the relevance of the past. The 2022 award for excellence in the study of the history of the ancient world goes to Andrew Sue. The Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute Award. This award is presented annually to a junior who has displayed the most outstanding achievement in mathematics and science, and who demonstrates the potential for success in a science or technology-oriented profession. Each winner who is accepted and subsequently enrolls in Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute receives a substantial scholarship. This student is a quiet leader, excellent problem solver, and analytical reasoner. Though he's excelled in math and science, he is humble, patient with self and others, and takes feedback to heart while always seeking to improve. He has competed for Westminster at the Washington University Chemistry Tournament and also is a key member of Westminster's AQT and math team. Please congratulate Will Yu. The Bausch and Lomb Award. This award is presented to a student who has completed their junior year with outstanding achievement in science. Each recipient of this award will be considered for the Bausch and Lomb Scholarship Program at the University of Rochester. This recipient has contributed to so many aspects of Westminster, from writing fellows to jazz band. In the scientific arena, he is excited to take on difficult technical challenges with a creative approach. He thrives in collaborative work and is passionate and tireless in his pursuit of helping the robotics team compete at the highest level. Please congratulate Hugh Sheehan. The Upper School Visual Arts Award. The Visual Arts Award is presented to a student who exemplifies excellence in the visual arts. A true creative at heart, this recipient is a skilled designer. Her technique, work ethic, and skill in 2D design are unparalleled. She has expanded the idea of the photograph with collage and laser etching. Her commitment and hard work have delivered a stunning body of work that truly stands in a class by itself. Please congratulate Alexa Lee. The Mary Bishop Asher Memorial Award. Mary Bishop Asher taught science for 21 years and was my 10th grade chemistry teacher. This award honors a junior who, though a quiet and unassuming style, exhibits genuine concern through service to others and the school. This year's recipient has played a leading role in the soccer team, and his teachers note his high sense of personal honor and respect for his family. Please congratulate Rogelio Zamudio.
The Columbia University Book Award. This book award is presented to a junior who embodies the combination of intellectual achievement, community activism, and leadership for which Columbia is known in New York City and the nation. Please congratulate Christian Flournoy. The Harvard Prize Book Award is presented to a junior who demonstrates excellence in scholarship as well as achievement in other fields. Please congratulate Akechi Adele. And our last book award is the Yale University Book Award, which is given to a junior who demonstrates academic excellence and exemplary character. Please congratulate Alex Lally. The Levi Community Service Award was established by Mr. and Mrs. Bertram Levy to support and encourage community service at Westminster. It recognizes a junior who has volunteered significant time to making a difference in the world and to reaching out to the community with a loving, caring heart. This year's recipient embodies the definition of servant leadership. She leads by example and finds unique opportunities to integrate her passion for inclusive communities by educating, advocating, and serving others. Through her leadership in creating authentic connections, these inclusive initiatives allowed Westminster students to experience the love and friendship from Java Joy's Joy Ristas, run in support of Special Olympics Georgia, pledge to be more thoughtful and compassionate through the Respect campaign, and find friendship and fun on the court with Play Unified Basketball and the Tommy Nobis Center. For her work in leading these experiences that have helped Westminster to connect, learn, engage, and think past ourselves, please congratulate Kara Stevens. The Alan A. Lewis Memorial Award. Alan A. Lewis, member of the class of 1991, was an excellent student who demonstrated particular aptitude for the sciences and forensics. He contributed to a number of outstanding achievements in speech and debate, including Westminster's recognition by the National Forensic League as one of the top 10 programs of the 20th century. His parents, Mr. and Mrs. Gerald Lewis, established this award to honor his memory and his legacy of outstanding leadership, academic excellence, and superior performance in forensics. This year's recipient has displayed incredible growth within our program. This junior has been integral to the success of his partnership as well as the team as a whole. His conduct within the debate community is demonstrative of the essential characteristics of the Wildcat tradition. His actions have strengthened the quality of our activity and will persist well beyond his time at Westminster. Please join me in congratulating Brandon Yao.
The Dorothy Partridge Memorial Award. This award was established in 1928, and each year, as determined by our classmates, it is awarded to the freshman girl who most demonstrates unselfish service among her classmates. This student's enthusiasm and love for others can seem boundless. She is a consistent source of encouragement and strength to her peers and teachers alike. Whether it is in the classroom, on the cross-country trails, singing in WAC, or in a rowing boat, which, alas, is where she is today, this student is known for her curiosity, warm smile, empathetic nature, and belief in all of us. Please congratulate Anna Wycliffe. The Charles C. Breithaupt Jr. Award. This award was established in 1996 by the 9th grade boys to honor Charles C. Breithaupt Jr., who served as principal from 1974 to 1996. The recipient is chosen by the 9th grade class and given every year to the young man who best exhibits the qualities of Mr. Breithaupt: a warm, approachable personality, strength of character, an unassuming style, compassion, and sense of humor. He must be dedicated to serving others and to serving Westminster. This student has matured to the point that his classmates were hard-pressed to think of anyone more deserving. This young man works hard at everything he does, and he is always looking for ways to help others do their best too. He is as thoughtful as he is intense, and as individually driven as he is collaborative. From the classroom to the football field and the baseball diamond, he has become the epitome of a good friend, a good teammate, and a good person. Please congratulate Stan Watkins. The K. Baxter Worley Memorial Award. This award is presented to the sophomore girl who shows the greatest leadership potential in all phases of school life, in memory of K. Baxter Worley, class of 1962. This recipient is described as a unifying force in the class of 2024. Whether it is on the cross-country and rowing teams, the byline, or in Circle of Women, she is committed to serving and uplifting her peers, teachers, and coaches, doing her part to enhance the Westminster community with her talents, thoughtfulness, warmth, and determination. Please congratulate Evie Morgan. The West Point Award. This award recognizes a student whose personal attributes portend a career of service, expressed by the watchwords of West Point: duty, honor, country. It was established in 1986 by Bernard W. Abrams, a parent of 3 Westminster alumni, civilian aide emeritus to the Secretary of the Army, and a graduate of the United States Military Academy. This year's recipient is known as a highly focused, organized, and diligent student. He is a leader in the classroom and on the wrestling team, and his strong sense of personal duty led him to ask in the first days of the war in Ukraine, "What can I do from a distance to help?" Please congratulate Phillip McPhail. The Nick Napolitano No Greater Love Memorial Award. This award is presented annually to honor a student who exemplifies the qualities that Nick Napolitano stood for. A graduate of the class of 2006, Nick died a hero saving the life of a friend. Nick had a pure zest for life and an uncanny ability to always bring happiness to those around him. As one of his closest friends stated, Nick could never be happier than the saddest of his friends or family. But true to his strengths, rather than allow himself to be lowered to a less happy state, he would always bring us up. Nick was dedicated to family, friends, academics, his community, and sports. He lived with adventure and purpose, as well as humility, selflessness, and bravery. He was a quiet leader who led by example. Whether at the 2006 Westminster State Soccer Championship, where he won Best Defensive Player, leading his Wake Forest fraternity as president, maintaining excellent academic credentials, or simply being a good friend. If you asked any of Nick's friends who their most dependable friend was, Nick would be the answer 100 out of 100 times. This was exemplified in the last heroic act of his life. Greater love hath no man than this, than a man lays down his life for his friends. John 15:13. This recipient is a soccer player who has shown tremendous leadership and discovery, where he adeptly mentors young students. A quiet leader with a global perspective, he is universally noted as a genuinely caring student who knows how to connect with people, celebrate their achievements, and unfailingly find ways to make others smile. Please congratulate Ty Sexton.
The Gladys Neal Award is given to a sophomore or junior girl who, according to the vote of the members of those two classes, has made the greatest contribution to all phases of school life. This year's recipient is a beloved member of the class of 2024 who uplifts others with her maturity, enthusiasm, and positive attitude. She is a force for good in the classroom, on the cross-country trail, and on the lacrosse field. She approaches her peers and teachers with kindness, empathy, and optimism. Her determination to always look on the bright side is an example to our entire community. The classes of 2023 and 2024 have chosen to honor Dorothy Verner. The Marilyn Butler Blaine Memorial Award honors a strong student who is active in service and Christian leadership, exhibits a selfless attitude, and supports and encourages others. This recipient excels in the classroom and puts forth his best effort in just about everything he does. He serves the Westminster community as an active member of Christian Life Council and will help lead the school in his new role as student government co-chair. Whether on the athletic field or helping lead a backyard summer camp for young children, this student leaves a positive impression on everyone he meets. Please congratulate Tyler Harris. The Trey McNamara Memorial Award will have an anonymous recipient. In 1989, during his sophomore year at Westminster, Trey McNamara died tragically in an automobile accident. He would have graduated with the class of 1992. Trey has been and will continue to be well remembered by all who knew and loved him. His family, led by his father, Dennis McNamara, established an endowed financial aid fund at Westminster in Trey's memory. The recipient is an incoming freshman boy who could not otherwise attend Westminster without financial assistance, a young man who will take advantage of the school's opportunities, academic, athletic, and extracurricular, as Trey did. From the time he started at Westminster, Trey sought to find his special place here. There were times when Trey felt himself a failure when compared to the successes of other students his age. In time, Trey began to listen to his own drumbeat. He stopped trying to live up to everyone else's ideas of what success meant and focused on the goals that were meaningful to him. He began to accomplish his goal through football. Even though Trey was not a star, he loved being part of the team. He felt good about himself and was proud to be a student at Westminster. Westminster is where Trey realized life is something you participate in, not something you have to master. In his eulogy to Trey, his minister reminded us all to have the patience to allow students the space and time to fail, to fall down and get up as many times as it takes for them to find themselves. This is an important message, and the McNamara family hopes that the award, funded in loving memory of Trey, will allow other students at Westminster to find themselves by taking advantage of the opportunities offered here. All of us in the Westminster family are grateful to the family of Trey McNamara for this fine opportunity. The William A. Parker Senior Student Award was established to recognize students annually in the 9th, 10th, and 11th grades who demonstrate outstanding progress in academics, superb personal growth in both personality and character, and strong involvement and participation in extracurricular activities such as community service, athletics, fine arts, and general interaction with fellow students. Students are selected by a committee that carefully considers the student's exceptional growth and improvement in these areas during the academic year. Please congratulate the following recipients. In the freshman class, Hamilton Henderson. In the sophomore class, Natalie Pegnia. In the junior class, Henry Banner. Thomas Wilbur Eyrick III was a 1998 graduate of Westminster. Those who knew him admired his deep personal earnestness, his genuine goodwill, and his indomitable spirit. He personified decency, determination, and perseverance. His hard work and extra effort showed on the cross-country trail as a member of the state championship team and in the classroom, especially as he discovered his talent and passion for writing. The Eyrick family has established this award to honor a student who demonstrates Will's rare quality of character. This recipient has shown perseverance and leadership in the classroom and in life. His teachers describe him as a model junior boy, open and refreshingly honest. He is a tireless advocate for wellness in all its forms and is willing to go the extra mile to help his classmates selflessly. Whether on the soccer field or working with younger children in Westminster summer camp, he has found his voice and is using it to help the community excel and grow. Please congratulate Preston Stewart.
The Sarah and Arthur Miller Senior Award. This award is presented to the junior who has shown the most improvement in all areas of school life. This young man is genuine, positive, hardworking, and theatrical, a stalwart of our drama program. Teachers describe him as having excellent work habits and a willingness to stretch himself with new ideas. A budding chef in the kitchen, his skills have led him to feed people through Meals on Wheels, in addition to also feeding many of his classmates. Please congratulate Lawrence Marks. The Nancy Fraser Parker Award. William A. Parker, Jr. established this award to honor his wife, Nancy Fraser Parker. Mrs. Parker, a lady of great commitment, was the treasurer of her senior class, Washington Seminary, 1948. She served on the board of the University of Georgia Foundation and was involved with many outstanding philanthropic projects throughout Atlanta. She was devoted to the Westminster schools. The Parker Campus Center and the Carlisle Fraser Library are but two examples of Mrs. Fraser's contributions. This award recognizes two juniors who are engaged, good citizens in the daily life of the campus, embodying integrity, courage, trustworthiness, spirit, humor, and friendliness. The first recipient exudes positive energy and faces all challenges with a can-do attitude. She recognizes the power of teamwork and is a 3-year member of the varsity cross-country and track teams. From embryo to Christian Leadership Council to her notable leadership in discussion-based classrooms, this student stays connected to the world around her. The next recipient is known for his earnest, diligent demeanor and is respected and trusted by peers and teachers alike. One of the connectors of the class of 2023, he routinely comes up when his peers and teachers talk about the person whose combination of enthusiasm and curiosity buoy their spirits. Please congratulate Frankie Sayers and Rode Egaferi. The Emily Warren Morgan Memorial Award. This award is presented to a freshman or sophomore girl who is a responsible student exhibiting strong faith, gratitude for relationships and opportunities, a heart for service, and the ability to recognize the potential goodness in all situations. Inspired by her deep love for her family and driven by her desire to learn, this year's recipient is always looking for opportunities to serve her community and deepen her knowledge. She excels in the classroom, on the court, and on the stage, but she must also be recognized for her selfless commitment to causes that are near and dear to her. Please congratulate Leah Black-Holmes. The Shreve Memorial Award. This award honors two sophomores who reflect the qualities of a successful scholar and athlete with a warm personality and heartfelt faith. The family of Shreve established this award in 1978 in his memory. Anyone who has met our first recipient would agree that she spreads joy wherever she goes. Whether she is cheering on our athletes from the stands and the sidelines, setting records for track and field, excelling in her courses, or participating in Christian life events, there's no doubt that she is a friend to all of her peers and proud to be a Wildcat. Guided by her unwavering faith and determination, she treats every day as a gift and faces challenges with courage. Our next recipient has excelled as a student, athlete, and leader at Westminster. He is an integral member of the basketball and track and field programs and is a key participant in the upper school band. His success in the classroom, on the athletic field, and on stage deserves recognition, but his sincere kindness and enthusiasm and care of others in our community are what truly set him apart. Please congratulate Catherine Farr and Luke Parikh. The Donnie McKay Jr. Memorial Award. A graduate of the class of 1977, Donnie McKay Jr. possessed qualities of cheerfulness, courage, and a talent for bringing out the best in others. Donnie had a positive attitude, even in confronting significant challenges and a strong Christian faith. This award recognizes 2 students who embody all of these qualities. The first recipient seems to always have a smile on his face, brightening the day of those who are fortunate enough to work with him in the classroom, on the athletic fields, or at church. He consistently chooses a pathway of optimism and kindness, even when faced with adversity. The next recipient is known for her outgoing and friendly spirit, which she brings to her work as a summer camp counselor, as well as her classes and activities. A talented soccer and softball player, she is also heavily involved in her church. Please congratulate Storey Abernathy and Quinn Schaefer.
The Claire Haverty Ridley Memorial Award is given each year to the student in the upper school who has demonstrated outstanding scholarship, leadership, and moral character in memory of Claire Haverty Ridley, a 1933 graduate of Washington Seminary. This student is involved in nearly every area of school life, taking leadership roles in student government, soccer, squash, cross-country, and agape. A driving force in making this year's prom a huge success, she's also an academic leader with a strong sense of social justice, which makes her a positive force among her teachers and her friends. Please congratulate Kelsey Lee. Throughout his life, trustee and past parent Scott Hawkins had demonstrated extraordinary dedication and commitment to service, both in his community and to the Westminster schools. He is a beloved and invaluable mentor, providing perspective and guidance to individuals of all ages. The selfless sharing of this remarkable gift encourages others to reach their greatest potential and achieve their dreams. Mr. Hawkins is personally invested in each person he mentors and creates lasting and authentic relationships that continue to resonate throughout our school community, city, and beyond. His wife and children established this award to recognize a junior who exhibits this same commitment to service and care for others through his or her natural gift of mentoring, encouragement, and personal support of fellow students. This year's recipient is a leader in our theater, mock trial, and girls programs, as well as with Evolutions magazine. In her classes, her enthusiasm for life and learning consistently enriched the classroom experience for both her peers and her teachers. She is the epitome of diligence, preparation, and sincerity. Please congratulate Frances Munger. The Turman Leadership Award is presented to 2 juniors who have exercised leadership with character. The students are strong scholars, serve in a major elected or appointed office, and participate in athletic and extracurricular school activities. The first recipient has effectively led her class as a student government vice president and is a valuable voice both in the classroom and on the a cappella stage. She encourages her teammates on the cross-country trail and nurtures her peers' confidence in their writing abilities through her work as a writing fellow. The next recipient came late to student government, but has made an impact this year, supporting the whole Westminster community. Never too busy to help another student, he also pushes himself to his academic boundaries. A Francophile, an active affinity group member, this student brings warmth, humor, and a joyful energy that enriches every group to which he belongs. Please congratulate Hannah Hafiz and Kadir Smith. The Thurza S. Askew Memorial Award is given to the junior girl who has contributed the most to all phases of school life, embodying nobility, service, leadership, devotion to ideals, dignity, and courage. In memory of Thurza Askew, principal of the North Atlanta Presbyterian School. Whether it be through her affinity groups, student government, or the lacrosse field, this recipient is deeply committed to bettering the Westminster community. She leads with honesty and respect, positively influencing those with whom she interacts. One would be hard-pressed to find any area of school life where her impact has not been felt. Please congratulate Laura Jabes. The F. James Funk III Memorial Award is given to the junior boy who has contributed the most to all phases of school life, in memory of Jimmy Funk, class of 1963. This year's recipient positively impacts just about any space he occupies. He can be found making a pass on the football field, playing the piano in a talent show, or simply taking time out of his day to sit with a friend in need of a listening ear. Led by his faith, he exhibits a life of love, kindness, goodness, and peace. Please congratulate John Collier.
Will you please pray with me? Dear Lord, I thank you for the opportunity you have given us today to meet and celebrate you through all of our students and the students honored today. I thank you for blessing these students with your grace and guidance, and I pray you will continue to do the same, not just for them, but for faculty, staff, and the entirety of Westminster. Lord, I pray that as we walk out of this room today, that you walk with us and keep your message in the center of our hearts and actions. In your name we pray, amen.
These awards really represent remarkable accomplishments among the student body at large this year. So let's give the award winners and really the whole student body one last round of applause. I also want to thank another important group. We've got some parents and special friends here today, and we need to thank them for their support of Westminster, as none of this would really be possible without them. So thank you for joining us as well. After we end the assembly, there will be a reception for the award winners and their parents and special friends who are here in the library. Before we depart, I do want to say one last thing, that as we enter exams and you're writing your final papers, let's end the semester with the same level of integrity that you started the semester. You are well prepared. Actively make good choices. Actively don't make bad choices. Don't take shortcuts. You have every reason to be confident in your learning, so go forth, be intentional with integrity, and do a great job on your exams.